Here's your First Warn Weather forecast first, sponsored by Anderson Collision Center. Visit driveanderson.com.
Lots of sunshine once again this afternoon. Brighter temperatures back into the 50s today. We're currently at 50 in Rockford, 51 in Freeport, 49 in Rochelle and Sterling, and 48 degrees of current temperature now in Janesville. We'll hold on to a relatively clear sky, although see a little cloud cover work in here through this evening before our next storm system brings in more cloud cover and a few showers as we approach the midnight hour into very early tomorrow. Similar to what we had yesterday evening, these are not going to amount to much, but it does bring us eventually some cooler air. Find out how long that'll stick around in the First Warn forecast a little later.
A Machesney Park man turns himself in after a deadly hit and run that he's been charged with. Plus, today is primary election day for parts of the state line. Find out how turnout has been so far. And a Rockford theater hosts a concert for students how the Friends of the Coronado are encouraging kids to reach for the stars.
Live from WTVO 17, this is Eyewitness News at 5.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Wendell Edwards, and we thank you for being here. Mimi is off this week. A Machesney Park man who police say is responsible for a deadly hit and run has turned himself in. 45-year-old Philip Wall is in the Winnebago County Jail tonight. He is charged with aggravated DUI involving death and leaving the scene of an accident involving death. On January 25th, Rockford police say they responded to the intersection of North Springfield and West State Street shortly before 7 p.m. There they found a woman, 56-year-old Michelle Jones, unresponsive. She was taken to a local hospital where she later died. Last Friday, police issued an arrest warrant for Wall, who turned himself in to police last night. He awaits the outcome of a pretrial detention hearing. A Rockford man and woman face charges tonight after a weekend traffic stop. This happened Sunday night near Broadway and 9th. Police tell us Edward Wells ran from that traffic stop but was caught and quickly arrested. The 38-year-old man now faces several charges, including unlawful use of a weapon by a felon after a loaded handgun was found inside the van. Another passenger, 30-year-old Ricky McClin, was also arrested. Now, police say she reportedly had marijuana and is accused of possession with intent to deliver. She was also charged with aggravated battery to police after officers claim she threw her smartwatch at the officer who was interviewing her. McClain has been released on pretrial release. Wells is in the Winnebago County Jail tonight. Polls are open for a little less than another hour for this year's local primary elections. Eyewitness News is your local election headquarters. Primaries are taking place in Rockford and Belvedere and Winnebago County. Now, Stevenson, Lee, and Ogle counties do not have a primary this year. In Rockford, 6 Democratic alderperson races are on the ballot, as well as a Democratic township trustee race. In Belvedere, voters will choose their Republican candidates for mayor, Ward 4, alderperson, and township supervisor. Polls again open till 7 tonight. In Rockford and Belvedere, you can head to your usual voting location listed on your voter registration card. If you live in Winnebago County but outside the city limits of Rockford, you have 2 places to vote: Mount Olive Lutheran Church or the Winnebago County Clerk's Office. Also on this election day, Eyewitness News reporter Tyler Sorensen talked with the Winnebago County Clerk, Lori Gummo, about the importance of the primaries. And Tyler, what did she tell you?
Yeah, Wendell, she mentioned that the primary is a wonderful opportunity for voters, especially for the ones that think their vote does not really matter. Whoever wins the primary today gets put on the April 1st ballot. And while the ballot was primarily Democratic today, the Republicans still think it's great to go out and vote, but to also do your research ahead of time, since the April 1st ballot is something that affects everyone in the city.
I know we will be having up information on our candidates, and I would encourage research. And there's various organizations that you can pursue to get information on the candidates. Consolidated election covers a lot of your local offices, which have the most direct impact to the residents of this community.
Winnebago County is also looking for election judges for the April 1st consolidated vote. For more information on how to become an elected judge, you can head to this story on mystateline.com. Wendell.
Tyler, thank you very much. Please make sure to tune in tonight at 10 right here on WTVO 17. We're going to give you the latest on all these races and keep you updated on the vote tallies as they come in. State line students were treated to the music and drumming of Japan in a live performance this morning. More than 2,000 fourth graders, teachers, and chaperones got a chance to attend a free performance by Yamato. That's the Drummers of Japan at the Coronado. It's part of the annual Reach for the Stars event put on by the Friends of Coronado since 2002. The project aims to bring culture arts performing acts to the Coronado for children to see every year. One organizer says inspiring generations of kids is what Reach for the Stars is all about.
And we've gotten a letter in the past from a young girl. She was Laotian, and her parents, and she said, "I want to bring my kids here." And that's really the purpose of this. It's lifting the community. It's lifting spirits. It's helping the kids to reach for the stars.
I wish we could hear that. This is the third time Yamato has performed at the Coronado. The group will also be putting on a free show for the public. You can hear it then tonight at 6:30. Freeport students saw an educational performance to help them learn the importance of dental hygiene. The Land of Smiles was at Empire Elementary today. It's an educational program presented by the Delta Dental of Illinois. The show is designed to teach students about oral health in a fun, kid-friendly, interactive way. The show features a colorful cast of characters, including Captain Supergren and Cass Cavity, pardon me. We caught up with the actors after the show, and they say the interactive nature helps keep students engaged and helps them remember the material.
It is truly an interactive show through audience volunteers, chants or secret like call and repeats. These kids are able to truly engage with the story, and they're able to retain more information.
The Land of Smiles program has performed for more than 600,000 students since its creation. A new State Line High School will be joining the Rockford Promise program. Borland Catholic High introduced a new partnership with the scholarship program and Rockford University today. Borland students will be eligible to possibly attend Rockford University tuition-free. Rockford public school students were already eligible for the program, provided they have a 3.0 GPA or higher and are residents within the city of Rockford and are MAP and Pell Grant eligible. An informational meeting will be held Thursday at 6 at Boylan. And join us tomorrow for Eyewitness News for a special dedicated to Black History Month, honoring the many contributions of African Americans to the State Line community. Honoring Black History airs tomorrow at 4:30 over on our sister station, Fox 39. Some members of the Ski Bronx are hoping to make history when we return. What they're doing to prepare for a World Championship competition. Blake Dietz talked to them. And tonight at 6, unveiling of the winners of the Rockford Restaurant Week. What local eateries came out on top this year?
Our temperatures with the sunshine back into the 50s once again, well above our average high of 37 degrees. How long we hold on to that warmer trend and when we see a few rain showers move back in, all coming up in the first warn forecast a little later.
You're watching Eyewitness News, your home team, with Mimi Murphy, Wendell Edwards, Scott Leber, and Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
A State Line water skiing duo is making waves. The Ski Bronx pair are set to compete at the highest level, the World Water Ski Show Championships next month. Eyewitness News reporter Blake Dietz went to Shorewood Park today to speak with the pair. Blake, this is an historic accomplishment for them.
Yeah, Wendell, it's the first time members of the Ski Bronx have been selected to compete in a world championship. And the two tell me it is an unbelievable honor. It's something they hope brings attention to the sport that they love.
Just an amazing journey.
It's a journey that started just 2 years ago for water ski duo Dalton Myers and Lily Roman.
I came in and I was like, I'd like to do doubles, but I want to try and take off with it. So that's where we kind of went together and tried to get B and be as competitive as we possibly could be.
And better they got. The pair took off immediately, bringing home 2 top 4 finishes at U.S. Nationals. That hard work culminating with an invitation to the highest competition, the 2025 IWWF World Show Ski Championship in Australia.
I knew even before the announcement that we were going to go, like I could just feel it. But once we got the actual announcement, I was like, we're really going, and I got more nervous, but I'm mostly excited.
It was an exciting feeling. We're like, all right, this is what it's all for. We're gonna get to go. This is exciting.
The team is an unlikely pair of youthful energy and veteran experience. Lily, just 14 years old, and 25-year-old Dalton, a 14-year Ski Bronx member. What they share, though, is a desire to be great.
The drive, both of us have a drive to be, to do better and get better. We both want to succeed, so that's probably the main thing that keeps us going. If either one of us weren't on the same page of wanting to be better or do better, it probably wouldn't work out so well.
With the competition just weeks away, both have their sights set on coming home victorious.
I want to win, but I'm really happy with anything. I'm just happy that we're going in the first place. The opportunity is amazing. I hope we do well. Well, I know we'll do well, but I really just hope that we do our best.
The World Water Ski Show Championships takes place March 21st through the 23rd in Mulawala, Australia. Good luck to Dalton and Lily from us. Wendell.
Good luck indeed. Thank you, Blake. Temperatures remain warm here in the state line, or the air does, at least warmer than they were last week, right? When we come back, Chief Meteorologist Candace King will let us know what these conditions mean as we look forward to the rest of the week. Our full forecast is next.
Now, your first warned weather forecast from Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
Temperatures once again climbing into the 50s, made it all the way up to 53 degrees today, well above our average high of 37. And a few of us still holding on to that 50-degree mark here at the 5 o'clock hour. 51 out in Freeport, 50 in Rockford, 48 in Janesville, 47 in Rochelle, and 47 right now in DeKalb. Our weather watcher Terry down in Genoa, 50 degrees at dew point temperature at 38. We've had a nice breeze coming in from the west now, sustained 18 miles per hour, a little gusty at times. No precipitation just yet, but we will see some light rain showers begin to move in as we pass through the overnight tonight. Westerly winds will stay with us and shifting around to the southeast late tonight into very early tomorrow. Those winds will pick back up once we get into tomorrow afternoon. We take a live look with our Mercial SkyTrack camera here out of the Poplar Grove Airport. Plenty of clear sky. Sun will set. We'll see some cloud cover move in after that, and then eventually our skies will turn mostly cloudy through the night. All of that tied into an area of low pressure out to the northwest of us. That low will slide overhead through the afternoon tomorrow. As it does, it brings in a little more moisture and a few scattered showers associated with it. So let's plan this out on Futurecast. Notice we hold on to a relatively clear sky up until about the 10 o'clock hour. Cloud cover moves in from the west, a few scattered rain showers moving in as we look closer to midnight. Like yesterday, this is not going to amount to much. We really only added up a trace to a few hundredths of an inch of rain, and that'll be the same case going into tonight. So it's not going to be a significant amount of rain here as we head into the early morning hours tomorrow. That low will be moving overhead during the day with some drier air trying to work in kind of on the backside of that low pressure system, which could, if we see that and our skies clear out, allow that temperature to climb up near 50 degrees once again tomorrow afternoon. If we hang on to some of the cloud cover and don't see, let's say, as much clearing, then temperatures would be in the 40s. Our wind direction will shift to the west and then to the northwest behind a cold front that'll work in during the day tomorrow. That front will keep that light rain chance going. Again, few spotty showers into the late afternoon and evening, but hold on to some of the cloud cover as we head Wednesday into Thursday. It'll also bring a push of some cooler air associated with that, which will keep some of that cloud cover around Thursday afternoon and bring us a sprinkle or even a flurry or two into the early portions of the afternoon, mixing in with a few scattered sprinkles before moving out Thursday evening. High pressure quickly builds in. Our winds turn back around to the south on Friday. Another low pressure system, so we continue with that active pattern. Works to the north of us Friday afternoon. Draws in that warm air. Temperatures are back into the 50s, but Friday will be a windy day. Winds could gust as high as 40 miles per hour. When we look at the rainfall amounts coming in, notice it's not much, just enough to keep that ground wet. It's very similar to what we had yesterday. So for tonight, our temperature will only drop down to 36 degrees. Clouds will increase late, a couple of showers, and I do want to mention we might even hear a rumble of thunder, at least initially, as there is just a slight increase in some instability out ahead of that low. Temperatures tomorrow close to 50 underneath a mostly cloudy sky. Winds at times will gust close to 20 miles per hour. Next 7 days, we're at 43 then on Thursday, 53 back on Friday, and then we'll see some 30s return going into the weekend, warming back up, but keeping our eye on our next system next week.
Thank you, Candace. Scott's up next with sports. Reporters caught up with Bears general manager Ryan Poles today at the NFL Combine. We'll find out how his relationship with the new head coach Ben Johnson is coming along.
Now sports with sports director Scott Lever.
The NFL Combine is going on in Indianapolis this week. Analyzing the draft prospects is only part of the action. The other part for reporters is catching up to head coaches and general managers to try to find some clues into what they're thinking about the draft and upcoming free agency. Ryan Poles has a lot of work to do and a lot of ammo to do it with to try to upgrade the Bears. The Bears have a lot of salary cap space and they have 8 draft picks. Poles says he's enjoying bouncing ideas off new head coach Ben Johnson and some of the other coaches.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, a lot of good conversations. You know, we all come with unique experiences from the different places that we've been. Where you learn different things about specific characteristics of players, usage of players. You know, even when you look at the draft and guys come from different backgrounds and different schemes, like how does that project to the league? So a lot of really good conversations with Ben, but as well as the entire staff.
When Packers GM Brian Gutekunst was put in front of reporters, the big thing they wanted to know from him was if those reports are true about the Packers trying to get the NFL to ban the tush-push play. Kind of downplayed the matter.
To be honest with you, I have not put much thought into it. It's been around for a while. We've used it in different fashions with our tight end. Again, I think there'll be a lot of discussions about it. I got to kind of look at some of the information as far as injury rates, things like that to see. But we'll see.
The Ice Hogs are happy to have defenseman Louis Crevier back. It won't be for long, though. He's missed time with a concussion, so now that he's recovered, the Blackhawks want him to get his game legs back before they call him back up. He played 2 games over the weekend.
It's been 3 weeks since I've played, and obviously a bit rusty. Say the first 2 periods, but then I think I found my game back, and it's always nice to play here. Every year I want to take some step forward in my game. I think I did that this year, so you know, looking to get better every day.
That's sports. We'll be right back.
So it was downright warm today.
Yeah, it was nice. It was comfortable.
It really was.
Yeah, it was a beautiful day. Lots of sunshine, temperatures in the 50s this afternoon. We'll see some cloud cover move back in here for the night tonight, and eventually that'll lead to a couple of sprinkles overnight. The first Warn Interactive Radar brought to us by Rockford Glass and More. The rain tonight is not going to amount to much. It'll be less than 1/10 of an inch. Move in as we get closer to midnight. Close to 54 tomorrow underneath that mostly cloudy sky. Wind will pick up just a bit on Thursday. Could see a couple of scattered rain showers and even a few flurries mixed in on Thursday. Winds will really ramp up on Friday, and then a drop in temperatures for the weekend.
Thank you, Candace. We'll see you again tonight at 6.